The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
Thousand fans have packed Bobcat Stadium for Military Appreciation Day as the Bobcats take on the Navy Midshipmen in Week 3 football action from Bobcat Stadium. And the handoff is to Swain running left inside the 10, inside the 5 to the end zone for the touchdown. Chris Swain, with his first score this season, comes on third down and short as some of the power's gone out at Bobcat Stadium, 6-0 Navy. Cats stay no huddle. Here's the handoff to C.J. Best to his left. Breaks a tackle to 40, inside the 35. And another first down for the junior from Smyrna, Georgia, to the Midshipmen 31, gain of 10. From the 29, Jones throws middle for Gaines, a catch inside the 15-yard line to the Navy 13. 16-yard gain, Japhus Gaines, first down. Jones out of the gun, 4 wide, Navy rushing 3. TJ has time, goes middle. He has Japhus Gaines inside the 20 and down to the 15-yard line before he's tackled by Parrish Gaines, no relation. And so now a much better field goal chance for Jason Dan. Dan to attempt a 32-yarder for the left hash. Snap, set down, kick is up, bend over and kick. It hits the right upright. Falls back towards the field of play. It's no good. Under center, Smith, third and goal for the 6. Takes a snap. He's going to throw. End zone pass caught. Wide open receiver. Dudek for the touchdown. Play fake. Back to throw. Smith, a sack on the weak side. Coming in with a blitz was Kobe Target. TJ out of the shotgun, 2 receivers either way. Midshipmen rush 4. Jones to throw. Steps up. Jones scrambling to his right. Looking, throws. Pass caught by Miller. Out of bounds. Jones. Zone rekeeper. He's got the first and more. Inside of midfield. Dives to the mouth of the SuperCat logo. 2nd and 10. Jones throws far side. Has a receiver. Ben Aija turns upfield inside the 20. He's got the first down up to the 16 before he's tackled by Gonzalez. And again, Tyler Jones getting the Bobcat offense in motion. Jones diving. Is he in? Touchdown, Texas State.
Late touchdown before the half. How do you carry that momentum going forward?
Well, we need to get a stop here. We're going to have to kick off, and then we got to keep going on offense and get it in the end zone.
Ball at the right hash, going from right to left under center Smith. He will look to throw. Rolls right, steps up, will run now. Dives for the end zone. He stops short. Big tackle at the 1-yard line. Great stick from David Mayo. Navy will go for it. Smith under center. Keeps it himself. And the Bobcats stop him at the goal line. Turnover on downs for the Texas State defense.
They had us pretty schemed up. I feel like we played pretty hard, but they came out and gave it to us for a while, you know, so.
It is an option keeper for the quarterback, Smith, and he stops short of the first down by Mayo. Comes in and plows him down. Chest high. Right at midfield, brings up 4th down and a yard to go. Here we go. 4th down and 3 from the 7. Jones with the pistol, takes a snap. On the handoff to Robert Lowe, inside the 5. Diving for the end zone, did he get in? No, but down to the 1, sets up 1st and goal. Jones out of the pistol this time. TJ, handoff, Lowe, dives, and he's in for the Bobcat touchdown.
Rob Lowe, the touchdown maker, and a nice job up front by the offensive line. Good pad level.
Under center, Smith. He's going to throw and has a man wide open. Tillman inside the 40, down the far sideline, inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Navy Midshipmen. 67 yards to Jameer Tillman. On 1st down, Jones throws to the run. Got a receiver at the 42. And that's Robert Lowe, the catch out of the backfield all the way down to the 47, gain of 20 for Texas State. They're going to go for it, back to throw. Smith, here comes the rush, and down he goes. Jared Jeter Gilman with the sack back to the 37-yard line. And that is his 2nd turnover on downs tonight, forced by the Bobcat defense. Jones a 4 wide, backs up against a 3-man rush, throws middle, ball is caught for the touchdown. Right over the middle, Terrence Franks with a touchdown grab, 5th of his career.
We took a little long to to get started, but now we have something to build on for next week.
Well, I was proud of our kids. I thought they fought hard. We got too many penalties in the first half, as you mentioned at halftime. That hurt us, cost us a scoring opportunity or two. You miss a field goal. Can't miss chances when you play these guys. They're too good. And we made them play a little left-handed in the second half. They beat us on the pass and not the run, and I'm proud of the way our guys battled.
You know, all 11, you know, on both sides of the ball, everybody, even the whole team was all in, and when we were ready to go, we thought we still had a chance, and we did, you know, and there was, you know, a couple of times in the second half where we made some foolish mistakes. So, but, you know, overall, I feel like the second half, you know, we came out like we thought we had a chance.
We found out what kind of team we were. We're not just going to roll over and let somebody come in here that's supposed to beat us. We're going to fight to the end, and we're going to build on this. We're going to get better.
A hard-fought game, but it is Navy that wins the battle tonight on Military Appreciation Day at Bobcat Stadium. The final score, the Navy Midshipmen 35, Texas State 21. SWBC Mortgage. Pre-qualify for your new home today. Find a branch near you at score.swbcmortgage.com.
I'm a third-generation farmer here in the Santa Maria Valley. My family was born to farm, and the rich soil here was made to grow some of the best organic produce in the world. Within minutes of being picked, our vegetables are cooled to preserve freshness, and then shipped daily to H-E-B. Our partnership with H-E-B is a strong one. We share the same passion for family, community, and sustainability, not to mention awesome tasting organic vegetables. I'm Tom, and this is your organic produce at low prices department at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B.
At Texas State University, 35,546 accomplished Bobcats from all 50 states and 66 countries enjoy a beautiful hill country campus located in the Austin metropolitan area. We offer nearly 200 degrees, and our retention and graduation rates are among the highest in the state. Our faculty are world-class researchers in a variety of fields, and at our STAR Research Park, we are developing the next generation of nanotechnology one atom at a time. Texas State University, the rising star of Texas.
Okay, Navy's behind us. You know, we had a great crowd, great stadium that night. That was great, really nice to see, and good step for our program, great for national television, and a lot of things. Hopefully we'll have more of those. Wish we could have played just a little bit better. Penalties, a little lack of execution, some things hurt us a little bit. Somebody asked me the other night if there was a turning point in the game. Having looked back at the film and kind of dissected it all right now, I'd have to say it was 14-0. We had them 3rd and 9 coming this way. and we had them in the shotgun, and they ran quarterback draw and made the first down. And then we got Mike's penalty, and then they threw a pass down here to about the 7 and scored. And that sequence, had we been able to make him punt there, you know, that was a pretty big swing, I think. But there were plenty of them in that game. And
I feel like the halftime meetings that we had and getting everybody together and calming down and actually executing the game plan made us come out and hold them a little bit better than we did in the first half.
One of the, I think, good things about our schedule is we practice on Sundays, so we watch the film, have our meetings, try to put that game to bed, go out and practice, and work and start our preparation on the next opponent. And you know, you preach to them, you can't let one game cost you twice, and you can't let a win hang around too long either. You got to stay focused on the next game, and but as a coach, you concern yourself with those kind of issues, and maybe more so than you need to sometimes, and not enough sometimes. So, but you know, when they were dejected after the game, they put a lot into it. They prepared very well. They worked very hard. That's okay. You should feel down about that. There's nothing wrong with that. Commitment to win and to play well and sacrifice when it doesn't work out the way you want to should lend itself to being disappointed. But at some point in time that has to fade and the focus has to go on to the next opponent. This week we get to play one of the Power 5 conference teams, Big Ten team in Illinois, and get our first road test. This is a team throwing the ball pretty well right now. I think they're in the top 5 in the country in pass offense. Running game hasn't completely clicked. They're pretty solid on defense. This is a bigger, fast team for us to go against. Bigger defensive linemen and things. Good corners. So you know, it's a step up for us, but it's be good for our guys. I think they're excited about playing this game, and we'll have to play well, and hopefully we'll. I think at this point in time, maybe I always say improvement happens from game 1 to game 2. It might be game 2 to game 3. I hope a little bit. Kind of get into a rhythm now, and play back-to-back games and everything. So we know we'll have to execute, minimize the penalties, play much better if we're going to play with these guys.
Basically, well, we've been practicing against spread offense with our offense, kinda, and it's getting us back to our natural roots, to what our real defense is. So I think it'll be a pretty smooth transition going from Navy to Illinois' offense.
You know, we're throwing the ball at a pretty good percentage. We're fairly balanced. We've had success running and throwing. I mean, I'm pleased with a lot of things that I'm seeing. I was disappointed. You know, we got our penalties and we had our execution errors Saturday night. We played on the edge a little bit in technique, and that lent itself to grabbing a hold of a jersey or whatever it may have been. I think if we can stay healthy, we can continue to progress. You know, as the season wears on, people get more and more film. You study each other, but the pace with which we're snapping the ball has been pretty good. So we're better than we were last year, and that was what we hoped for. You've got to focus on it. You need to call your own penalties. You need to watch your hands. We can't hurt ourselves like we did Saturday night. Those things can't happen. We got a Big Ten team at their house, on the road. We can beat them. Let's get ready. Let's have a good week. Let's go.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
SWBC is with you to help plan for life's little adventures. we're here so you have one less thing to worry about. We can help turn a dream into a reality. And we let you focus on your business, not on business paperwork. Wherever you are in life, we're with you.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
How do you show your Bobcat pride? Now you can show it off and keep your money here at Texas State. Because whenever you buy at the University Bookstore at Texas State, that money stays here on campus. Apparel, books, gifts, and much more. Online or in the heart of Bobcat country, find it, get it, and keep it on campus. University Bookstore at Texas State, your bookstore.
Sitting right here at a turning point in this road. We got 10 left, right? How many we got left? In order to get that number, all right, we have to take the path of least resistance. Now, what does that mean? You got to grind your butt off. I like it. I like it. Now, what does that term mean, grind? We overuse it sometimes, but it really means something. That's what this season is. Now, the grind is every day. Every day. We got to get our game better every day. Now, we played a football team last week. We saw 90% run. We saw cut blocks. We saw double teams. We saw veer and midline, right? And you come and you go on the road against Illinois with 65% pass, 35% run. We got to get better at our pass rush this week. We got to hone in on our skills. We have to perfect our moves, and we got to have a couple, 2 to 3 go-to moves depending on the offensive lineman, right? Depending on what set he's going to give us. And we're going to read these guys on film all week. You're going to be fully prepared against that front 5. And that's a good job. We got them up there. All right. Now, you get a lot thrown at you on Tuesday. Okay. We're going against the offense today. All right. You're going middle drill. Get yourself better. That's how you get better in the season, going against your offense. Going against good on good, and then we tone it down, right? Okay. Today is a physical day. All right. We all got to step up in this room. All of us. All of us got to get better today, all right? We put our physical work in today, and when we walk off the practice field tonight, you make sure you can look yourself in the mirror and say what? I won today, didn't I? I beat Illinois today. Got to get better today. We got to get better today.
Celebrate when you change direction. Celebrate when you change. Oh, right there, right there, right there.
There you go. Get off that rock. Get off that rock. Go. There you go. 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 There you go. Go. Rip off of it. Come on now. Come on now. Go. Boom. There you go. Accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. Pass down, pass down. Set. Go. Boom. Keep your pass down. Now change direction immediately. Go. Boom. Get off that rock.
Hey, 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 hey. Pad level, 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 pad level. Attitude, let's go.
Hey Bobcat fans, don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
At SWBC, we're driven by service. This takes hard work and an unwavering dedication to your success. We provide quality home mortgages, insurance programs, and more for you and your business with one thing in mind: your financial goals. Because your win is our win.
At Texas State University, 35,546 accomplished Bobcats from all 50 states and 66 countries enjoy a beautiful hill country campus located in the Austin metropolitan area. We offer nearly 200 degrees, and our retention and graduation rates are among the highest in the state. Our faculty are world-class researchers in a variety of fields. And at our Star Research Park, we are developing the next generation of nanotechnology one atom at a time. Texas State University, the rising star of Texas.
When I daydream, I don't think about PowerPoint charts. I daydream about football. It's such a beautiful game. It's this massive array of strategy, competitiveness, athleticism. So when you ask what a CEO does, drives performance, knows how to develop other people, and how to set standards. All three of those things come back to what I learned when I was playing football. I'm Jeff Immelt. I'm chairman and CEO of GE, and I'm a football player.
We got Bobcats on three. Bobcats on three. 1, 2, 3. Bobcats.
We get to go home and play at our house.
Get your Bobcat season tickets today. Call 512-245-2272 or go online to www.txstatebobcats.com/tickets.
At Texas State University, 35,546 accomplished Bobcats from all 50 states and 66 countries enjoy a beautiful hill country campus located in the Austin metropolitan area. We offer nearly 200 degrees, and our retention and graduation rates are among the highest in the state. Our faculty are world-class researchers in a variety of fields. And at our Star Research Park, we are developing the next generation of nanotechnology one atom at a time. Texas State University, the rising star of Texas.
I have big news. Bacon and cheese have been stuffed in a crust.
Pizza Hut's new bacon and cheese stuffed crust with hardwood smoked bacon and a blend of 3 cheeses. For a limited time, get a large one topping for just $11.99 and a free 2-liter of Pepsi when you order online. Order now at pizzahut.com.
Welcome back to All in Texas State Football. I'm Brain Freeman. We've given you inside access to the Bobcats' preparations for Saturday's game, the first road game of the season against University of Illinois. And now for a perspective from the opponent, we're joined over the phone by Brian Barnhart, the play-by-play announcer for the Illinois Sports Network. Brian, thanks for joining us. And looking at the Illini started the season 2-1 so far, but I know coming off a tough loss to Washington this past Saturday, 44-19. What do you make of this Illinois football team 3 games into the season?
Well, I think most people, Brant, would have taken a 2-1 start. I think most people thought winning at Washington was going to be very hard. Traditionally, Big Ten teams have struggled going all the way to the West Coast to win those games, and Saturday was no different, although I think people were a little disappointed because Washington had lost several key components from the team that beat Illinois in Chicago at Soldier Field the year before, and Illinois had a new quarterback and a guy that had thrown the ball really well, and Washington's secondary appeared to be vulnerable and young, and it didn't turn out that way. Illinois made some mistakes early in that game, gave up a 54-yard kickoff return to start the game. They gave up a 75-yard touchdown pass on a one-play drive, had an interception return for a pick six and a fumble for a touchdown, and those were kind of the key big plays in the game that they lost momentum on, and they spent the rest of the game trying to catch up. So they need to avoid, obviously things like that against teams like Washington, against any team for that matter. And the mistakes were costly. But overall, they've played pretty well. Wes Lunt has been a very good transfer quarterback. He has come in from Oklahoma State, and he's thrown the ball really well, almost 1,000 yards through 3 games. And they've got a good running back in Josh Ferguson. The running game has not gotten off to a great start, and the defense is a little better, despite the points they gave up last week. So I think that overall things are about where we thought they might be.
Focusing on the 2 wins the Illini had this season, both coming at Memorial Stadium, where the Bobcats will be this Saturday. What are some of the things that Illinois has done well in those 2 wins?
Well, I think it meant a lot in the fourth quarter in particular to rally both times. And you're supposed to beat Youngstown State. Western Kentucky is a pretty good team at the FBS level. I think much like Texas State is when they come in here. I mean, they can score, they can move the football. They threw it around a lot. I think Illinois' defense did very well against the Western Kentucky attack. Youngstown State, they got off to kind of a slow start with Lunt in his first game action in about a year and a half and some new receivers, but they kind of clicked in the fourth quarter. So that was big to be able to rally back-to-back times and put the game going away both times in the fourth quarter. And again, there hasn't been a lot of wins over the last 2 years, and Tim Beckman's been building the program, but those were 2 big ones to get, and they got another one this week. You mentioned Wes Lunt, the sophomore quarterback for the Illini in his first season, transferring a couple of years ago from Oklahoma State. Now that he's back in his home state of Illinois, what does that mean to him? Oh, it's been great for him. He won 2 state titles at Rochester, Illinois, which is near Springfield, the state capital. He went out to Oklahoma State as a freshman, started a few games, I think 5 games he got hurt, and then he got passed on the depth chart, wound up transferring back home, and I think he's very, very happy to be home, and a lot of people here in central Illinois are thrilled to have him back. Now, this Saturday will mark the Bobcats' first game against a Big Ten opponent in 12 years. Looking ahead to the matchup between the Bobcats and Illinois, how do you feel like the Illini stack up against Texas State? Well, it's funny because there's so many schools in Texas, as you know, and Texas State, I know, is looking to carve out their identity as they, move at this level. They've been playing football a long time, and I know Dennis Franchione is a guy that a lot of people know from his coaching days at different stops, and a lot of respect for the athleticism of the team and the guys that they've put on the field. And it looks to me like, Texas State can run the ball well. They've done a lot of that with their quarterback, who appears to be mobile. And I know that, with athletes in that conference and in schools like Texas State, it's, you can't just show up and say, hey, we're from the Big Ten, we're going to win. You're going to get burned like that. And Illinois has not won enough games over the last 2 to 3 years to be in any position to say, hey, we just need to show up. They need to be ready to play a good team that, experienced success in that first game and fought back last week against Navy. So Illinois better be ready to play. Thanks, Brian. Looking forward to the trip to Champaign this weekend. Hey, it'll be good to have you up here. Enjoy the trip. That again, a perspective from the opponent with Brian Barnhart, play-by-play announcer for the Fighting Illini. That's going to wrap up this week's edition of All In Texas State Football. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to next week when the Bobcats prepare for another road game at Tulsa. Until then, I'm Brant Freeman, reminding you to unleash your battle cry. We'll see you next time.